Hello everyone and welcome back to Advanced Wars Days of Ruin. Last time we actually did quite well despite Greyfield, and honestly he wasn't as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting him to be a giant prick like he usually is in that mission. Getting an S rank on first try on that was actually shocking. I was more shocked getting a C rank on that, though. Good night, that was pretty bad. But this time, we're going here. A hero's farewell. That doesn't sound good. I'll just go ahead and put it out there. We are approaching the main Lazurian base. This will not be easy. Their forces are led by General Forsythe. I learned about him in the academy. He was a hero of the Lazurian siege. But that was 20 years ago. Is he really still fighting? Forsythe. What are the chances I would be facing him? And here of all places. What do you mean, Captain? Captain? Then, have we heard anything from Greyfield? Oh, that guy? Who wants to know? He's on his way here with the main force of the NRA. Here with the main force of the NRA. We have been ordered to carry out active surveillance. What's active surveillance? It means we push directly into the enemy and assess their strength. That doesn't sound like a very good strategy. It's a horrible strategy, at least for us. It would be better to wait for Greyfield to arrive before attacking. I can't figure out if he's a coward or he wants us to die. Perhaps it's both. I don't think we can rely on his forces anyway. Lynn, I'm gonna need you at your best. Look sharp and think of a plan. Alright. Hey! Is that a meteor? A fragment of one, yes. If we destroy it, we'll be able to capture that airport. Or we could just go through the mountains. But sometimes it's best to leave such fragments to slow the enemy. We need to be careful about which we destroy and which we leave. And it's just going to be a roadblock. Honestly, it's not the best idea to actually go for it. It's better to just leave it there. Well, there's not really a way for a unit to drive to it, so there's not really a reason to destroy this one. But as you can see with this is called plasma. Now, if two meteors are going to be within a direct line of each other, or horizontally or vertically, it is going to cause plasma to appear between them. There is a distance before they don't have any plasma between them, so you can't have one on this side saying, hey, deal with it. There's a distance restriction, but this is still a thing. To make the plasma go away, as you can see, if either of the meteor chunks, whether it's this one or this one, they do have 99 HP, so if you've played any of the previous Advanced Wars games, it's kind of like the pipe seams, where the pipe itself was indestructible, but the seam was. It's similar in this, except the plasma disappears after the meteor is destroyed. This is not going to be completely easy, honestly. It's going to be kind of difficult, especially, as you can see, there's that battleship up there. And we do want to keep our cruiser alive and well, so as well as our sub, because he's going to be needed to take out that battleship. Now, as you can see, there's not really a reason to destroy these because they provide a protection against his tanks right now. Maybe in the future we'll look at destroying it, but honestly, there's not a reason to do that. So we're just going to start going at the tank there. Make sure we can reduce the strength that he has. because Forsythe is a force to be reckoned with. He can be pretty difficult because he's good all around. He doesn't have really any weaknesses, which not many Ko's have. So well, this game there is more of the Ko's that don't have like any strengths or weaknesses. There's some that do. Waylon and Tasha are really good with air units, but they don't really have a downside, which I honestly think is a slight problem with balancing, but there's that. As far as units we need, really just some more infantry. I got a mech, so it'll be alright. And I'll get a gunboat, and we're gonna run over that way as fast as we can. Now, as far as... there isn't too much to do in the first turn, so I just went ahead and went through that while I was explaining things. But we are going to do tactics, like always. I say, good day to you. I am General Forsythe, an old dog who has spent his life fighting for the Lazurian Army. I was asked to share some of my tactical knowledge with you. Being all too familiar with this terrain and its dangers, I agreed. I shall treat this as a war game and advise you as to the course of action I would undertake. Smashing! Let us begin. First, secure the cities and the airport to the east with your infantry units. Then gather your men just outside the range of enemy rocket. These units should always be backed by indirect attack units. The rocket unit behind the plasma is a right nasty piece of work. Destroy the meteorite to the right with bombers and long-range units. This will cause the plasma to vanish and let you move on the rocket. As you were. General Forsythe, it has been an honor. Oh, my dear, the pleasure is all mine. I can see why you may have gone down in history as a master tactician. The judgment of history is none of my concern. I wish to only fight with honor for my country. There should be more like you, General. And now I take my leave of you. See, General Forsythe is actually not that bad of a guy. Alright, so his indirect attack units are the battleship and the rocket that he mentioned. He said to destroy this guy first. With bombers and indirect attack units. You could also use battlecopters. There's not really a wrong way to go about it as far as air units, except dusters. Do not do it with a duster. You will be there all the entire mission trying to do that. So, because they do so little damage on meteors. Oh, this guy. General Forsythe, how goes your little battle? You again, Calder? Are you still not tempted to try my exotic weapons? You could alter the course of this war with just a touch of a button. I thought I'd do something a little bit more sinister. Now see here, I told you already. Oh, of course. If you used my weapons now, you could kill little scores of your own men. Or you would kill. But I'm sure that sacrifices that they would gladly make. 20 years ago, I faced Rubenel in this very spot. Though the battle was long and bloody, it was fought with honor on all sides. No prisoners were killed, no unlawful weapons were used, and when the enemy surrendered, we treated him with dignity. War is cruel and pitiless, but soldiers are still men. Your suggestion is an insult to all who would lay their lives down on this soil. You're a strange old man, but it seems clear your mind is made up. Farewell, General. So once he was done with the beast, it looks like Calder moved on to the Lazurian. But it seems, for the most part, he's let Calder say his piece, but he hasn't let him take control of really much of what's going on, which is good. Alright, let's start moving our units around. Hopefully this will not go too bad. I don't think it will, honestly. Alright, I will say this, Forsythe's theme is a very serious one. It's not crazy metal like the Beast, it's not sinister like what's his face? Gosh, I can't even remember the general on our end. Greyfield. Well, Admiral, my bad. But, yeah. Forsythe's actually a pretty nice guy. And he's very honorable, that's the thing. Oh, yeah, probably should have watched out for that. That's my bad. I thought I was just out of it. Well, that's my bad. I should have known better. I lost some tactics in that regard. Oh, fantastic seaplanes. Ugh. Let's dish out a lot of damage to this battleship here. And get rid of that battleship. Because it's not wanted. Alright. Of course, just out of range. And as you can tell, there's not really there's not another airport anywhere, so we're gonna make a temporary airport somewhere in this area so we can refuel and heal our air units, because that's gonna be really nice. Yeah, you're good by sitting there. Yeah, let's just go on and try to take care of some of these bigger guys. We don't have to worry too much about the copters being attacked by missile launchers, because that's not going to be a thing. Yeah. Close off the medium tank, because he's going to be a heavy hitter. Better to go ahead and deal with that. Rockets, yeah. You're going to be a problem. 1200. I want to save for another sub. Well, not a sub, but maybe like a battleship or something. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just save our money for this. Alright, Forsythe. What are you planning? Using a tank against a medium tank. Ouch. He actually did a pretty good job with that. And the seaplanes make their attack very clear that they have some strength there. Oh. Ow. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I get it's a gunboat, but good night. Gunboats are squishy, but that's a bit ridiculous. Say goodbye to your tank there. Nice shot indeed. Alright. should have used my artillery for that. Now I think about it. Good night, me. That was a bad move on my end. Oh, there's another medium tank, and he's completely full. Now let's take care of the medium tank that isn't. Better off that way. So yeah, let's go ahead and take care of this tank. Not let him get a leg up, as well as taking care of the rocket unit. Let's go ahead and start capturing let's see. Let's protect the missile launcher. Oh gosh. Here's the thing. I can buy a bomber. That would take care of most of everything, but he's got a seaplane. Right now that's priority 1 to take care of, because he can cause some serious damage with it. Alternatively, I can try to sink that aircraft. And then kind of hope for the best otherwise. He does have an airport. I'm gonna build a fighter. It's a preventative measure on my end, more than anything. Because I'd rather not have to, what's the best way to put it? I'd rather not have to get... I would rather not get completely owned by every single one of his seaplanes if he decides to make them. Good night! That's all that thing's trying to do. I know why, because I'm going to really wreck his aircraft, and he doesn't want me to do that. Of course, he puts it in the one place my missile launcher can attack. But if he does that, then he can't attack anything else. Oh, you! Oh my goodness, really? Get out of there. That was a good move on Forsythe's part. Real good move. I forgot that these guys can go along the beach. Or did it? It's classified as a ship, so it shouldn't have been able to. But, oh yeah. Gosh. Never mind. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Alright. Go ahead and start capturing, please. Supply. And I'm going to build a second missile launcher just in case you have any funny ideas, dude. That guy is going down. If he tries to hit either one of these missile launchers, he's pretty much owned. Alright. Okay, we're gonna move him slightly back. just slightly. That way he's not hit by an artillery unit. But he is probably going to get hit by the rocket launcher. Really? I was not thinking that that's what you were attacking. But, okay. I'm not gonna complain that you're not really attacking too much, but alright. I can pretty much guarantee you this is not gonna be an S, but because I'm doing this pretty sloppily. Oh, fantastic. Another seaplane. Say goodbye to your current one. It's like, hey! How about you come over here, you transport captain? We have some chatting to do. Let's heal up that tank there. That guy really needs it. Say hello to my guns of destruction on your rocket launcher. Because your rocket launcher can't attack my artillery unit. Yes, so nice. And your tank is now 1 HP. 1900, I cannot really do what I want to. That's kind of sad. Oh no. Say goodbye to your seaplanes. I want to get a cruiser. Get some slight anti-ship and then some anti-air along with it. Just some serious anti-air. Although that is a bit annoying. That's some actual anti-air. No. Well, well. There's a lot that could be said about that, but nothing really worth saying. Alright, let's finish the capture of the port and actually have the port, And there's small rejoicing, but, it's whatevs. Alright, let's aim and fire. Let's take some decent damage on that guy. And say goodbye to your transport. However, there's not a lot of there's not a lot of this. We're gonna need another battlecopter, and we're gonna get some tanks. We don't have a whole lot of just ground units. And if we're going to deal with the insanity that is this map, we're gonna need them. Alright, also, I don't have a rig. Great. I think he's sunk, so that's unfortunate. Because there's not really a way for my sub to get over there in time to get refueled. And there goes that. Oh, gosh. I'm so sad. So sad. I mean, you can keep building those, gosh. I don't think he's going to survive that. I really don't. Okay. Yeah, you get out of there. You start capturing. Say hello to the rockets that are being launched. Just go ahead and get rid of the transport copter. We don't need that. Alright, battlecopter, please head up this way. Medium tank, please. Oh gosh, get out. Get out. Please. Alright. Yeah. Meh. It's not bad damage, but it's not the best. It's not the best that we're getting out of that, but you know, at this point, I'm just really wanting to get through this the best way possible. Wait. Really? I could have saved it. I feel bad now. He built a gunboat. Alright. Well, let's just say for certain that that airport's pretty much shut down. For the next few turns. Until that fighter jet's out of ammo. Oh gosh, please, game, don't slow down on me. I do not need that. Some loud people outside. Alright. Let's deal with this in the most appropriate way. No, I thought that was terrible. Shouldn't have done that impression. Alright, there we go. Also... yeah, rockets, anybody? Anybody call for rockets? Because I think we got a bunch of them! Alright. While it's unfortunate that I was hit by artillery, I'm not getting hit by rockets. But I'm also getting hit by tanks. Why did I put him there? Well, that seemed like a really dumb idea now I think about it. Thank you for doing a couple damage, my friend. You did a fantastic job. You dealt with so much. You dealt with the battleship for the most part, and you also dealt with the aircraft carrier, which was going to be the big problem if you didn't. So thank you, my friend. General Forsythe, can you hear me? I say, am I speaking to the Rubinale commander? You are. I want to talk to you about the battle that took place 20 years ago. Do you remember who was leading the Rubinale forces? I never knew his name, but he was a truly great soldier. The battle raged for 100 days, neither side willing to yield. Our only pause came when we declared a ceasefire to bury our dead. He was a man of honor and courage. I fell to... Well, I think that's... I fell I almost knew him. I guess he's... It's supposed to mean felt. Whatever. He was my father. I see. Please, know I take no pleasure in his death. You have nothing to apologize for. He understood the path he walked. After he died here, our government blamed him for the defeat. It seems only his enemies saw him for the good man he was. Thank you for your words, General Forsythe. May luck be with you. I wish it had not come to this, but it cannot be helped now. You are truly your father's son, and I'm proud to face you in my final battle. Alright, either he knows something, or he's just giving up fighting after this. Sometimes you wonder, do these people really realize how terrible this ridiculous war is? Who knows? Some do, some don't. Some, we're not gonna name names here, live for that. Which is a sad thing, truly. Alright, let's try to take care of these monstrosities. No one really seems to pay notice to. Alright. Let's do this. Because no, I can't. Because I don't have enough money for that. Alright. But we did get some backstory on Brenner. His dad was a soldier as much as he is, so that's interesting. Alright, let's get rid of this cruiser, because it's caused us pain. I let it. Ooh, alright. And there's an anti-air there. Alright, fighter jet, start coming this way for the little port there. I'm gonna get a duster, actually. Dusters, they're underrated. And they're helpful. Also, that's the strength of an anti-tank. Good night. Yeah, anti-tanks are scary if you know where to place them. Which, this guy has a line for his defense, so he knows where to place them. I could go after it. Not really wanting to. You know what? Let's get rid of this battlecopter. The battlecopter caused enough problems, so it's best that we get rid of it. And thankfully I had the ammo to do that. Alright. did it again. I did it again. You know, I get to a certain point where I've seen the animation so many times, I'll skip it even though it's still really cool. I don't know why. I'm one of those people that love seeing the animations of it. It's partially because me being the artist that I am, I love seeing that kind of stuff because I want to be able to essentially do animations like this to some extent. My skill's more of like just still drawings. Okay, I don't know what that was. But we're gonna have a bomber. A giant bomber. One that's gonna bomb all of those little ground units. Wait, did I not? Wait. I might have goofed on that. I don't know if I did. Oh, I don't know why I didn't move him. Did he attack something? I genuinely don't know. Oh my gosh. This is what happens when I do this when I'm tired. I can't remember stuff. It's like, wait, why did I do that again? Not quite sure. Alright, well, anyway. Let's get him to run back a little bit and have our bike guy take care of it. Fire 1. And we're going to take care of the transport copter as well. 20 HP. Well, 20 fuel, not 20 HP. If you had 20 HP, we'd be rolling in it. But this is not Fire Emblem where you can have more than 10 HP. This is something else completely. Even where the most hardened of units has only 10. Alright, so, I'm gonna move my tank there. I think he's got a decent amount of HP, so he can start kind of moving in there. We're gonna start trying to push this because we really need to. And I seriously need to build some more. I didn't mean to build the mech, I meant to build a bike guy. Alright, fine. Let's roll with it. Alright. I knew the tank guy would try. He's not going to do a whole lot. I take that back. Usually anti-tanks don't do a lot of HP, a lot of damage to any infantry. What in the world? They usually do mediocre damage. At best. Before I do that, this could get ugly real quick. Yeah, let's do this. Move him there. And now we open the way. Now he can come charge at us, but we can charge at him at that point. So, tank that was just hanging out right there. How about have some fun and dish out some damage there. You can stand to go right there. You know what? I should have switched that to where the copter was on that. My bad. Right. I don't have enough to really put him on that. Gosh, I feel bad. 4% damage, 15%. We'll go with the 15%. The more damage that's done to this rocket launcher, the better. And we're gonna... Ugh, the frame rate. Alright. I do want to kind of start moving him over there. And you know what? I'm gonna buy a bike. I'm also gonna buy another bike. I'm gonna save the rest of my money because I want to buy a battleship to help take care of this. And I'm gonna need as much, like, infantry-like units as possible for this. And I don't have enough, so we're gonna start working on that. The anti-tank is probably gonna take care of the tank. Yeah. It was mainly there to dish out as much damage as it could against the rocket. But now, they made it really difficult to get to that rocket launcher. Fantastic. Alright. Wow. He really does not want me to get to that. Alright. Well, hello to the battleship. Shay. You know... Let's move you there. Yeah. So now both of their ranges are protected. We're gonna kind of move things along here in the not so normal fashion, but we're gonna try our best to make sure everything runs smoothly. There's no guarantee in that. In fact, there's probably going to be the exact opposite happening. Alright. Yeah, like, I should have taken care of that rocket launcher ages ago. And my rank is suffering because of that, so that's more of my fault than anything. What in the world? This guy's like, hey, I'm gonna create a wall around my rocket launcher so you don't get near it. He really does not want me to get like even get close to that. Alright, fine. Actually, yeah, I need to dish out some damage to the anti-air. Because I'm not sure why the normal rocket launcher, one of them couldn't take care of infantry by himself. He has to have help there. That's beyond me. Alright, let's actually take care of this rocket launcher for crying out loud. What? Oh my gosh. And I can't get him. I can't get the rocket launcher this turn. What in the world, game? For the love of everything. Alright, we're gonna block that off. Did the... Hold on. I totally forgot how to look at units. No, not tutorial. Delete unit, no. Chart. I guess it was destroyed. Alright. I was not paying attention to that, apparently. Let's deal with this, hopefully in the best way possible. It's not guaranteed, though. Alright. Alright, so if you want to try anything, sir, you're gonna get shot by missile launchers that have a vendetta. So, back off. Just back off and keep yourself backed off. Alright, all jokes aside, I'm going to start moving my units up there. Yeah, anti-air seems pretty valuable. Yeah, of course you are. Because why wouldn't you? That makes it less of a threat if you're doing that. And you made it to where you can't use your fighter jet to attack mine. But you are doing that. I need to heal my bomber real bad. The Duster, for some reason, is on the other side of the map. I also need to heal that. But getting my fighter jet out of there is going to be quite a chore. Good night. There we go. We can get my fighter jet out. We're also going to deal with this crazy fighter jet that's wanting to destroy everything. Actually, I can't do anything about that. So we're going to roll back and have this missile launcher actually do the destruction. Nice shot, definitely. Alright. Rocket launcher, take care of his mech unit because we don't want him around because all he does is cause problems. Yeah, start capturing that, and then we're gonna have our tank roll up and, you know, just deal with the rocket launcher finally. Like, legit finally. Alright. Oh, gosh. Yeah, let's hang out right there with him. Get another battleship, because why not? And we're gonna start dealing with this. And I'm also sitting on his base, so he can't build anything there, which is a giant bonus. Does he? He does not. Okay. We're good. I wanted to know if I needed to immediately run with my bomber, or if I could do some damage to kind of help out my tanks. I can do the latter. Alright. I am confident that we're going to be fine. If we lost that, I would have been upset. Well, that's just rude. Ouch. How did that happen? That's a lot of... Well, yeah, that's still a good bit of damage to do. Good night. Does he... Hold on. Mission info... No. Well, it's not like the old... Oh, that's not it. It's not like the old ones where you can look at the codes, which is a bit weird. Unless they get to a certain point of the story, and then you can look at it. That might be the case. because I'm sure you've noticed by now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and point it out in case you haven't noticed. There's no co-powers going on. We're doing this by raw, just, okay, we're dishing out damage as much as we can from the units that we've got. There's no co-powers enhancing our abilities, which has been something that Advanced Wars has had. But we don't have it. It's an interesting thing that they decided to do. And this is something that's going to be kind of touched up later in a story-related bit. Because and honestly, if you go straight playing free play without playing the story, you're not going to understand what in the world to do with co-powers. Because they are in the game, it's just they're done in the most bizarre way, but I'm okay with it, kind of thing. Alright, we're gonna get a fighter jet, because, yeah. Let's kind of back up a little bit. Just a tad. Let those crazy guys come up with something. You know what? Heal up. You might need it. That's not good. And I should have actually treated the bomber. I did not. The bomber did quite a bit. It did a decent amount. It didn't do a whole lot. That's the thing. That's actually upsetting now when I think about it. He didn't do a whole lot. Alright. Sorry about that. Yeah. Fire away with the giant cannons on top of the giant... this ship. And take care of that. So we're gonna roll on over. And we actually captured another one of his cities, so he's gonna be making less and less money as the time progresses. So we're gonna be able to kind of outfund him, as it were. Got rid of that, which is nice. Start capturing. I don't think there's not a way to get around. Dusters have an insane range. I'm just putting it out there. They have an insane movement range. They're as insane as these guys, the fighter jets. If that Duster wants to say what up to my tank over here, he can definitely do that, but you know, well, he's getting met by a whole bunch of pain if he does that. You know what? Talking about Dusters, let's get a Duster ourselves. And there's actually a particular code Dusters are ridiculous with. I won't get into it because it's kind of the most annoying surprise ever, but you know. It sounds weird, but it's one of those things. As soon as it happens, you're like, oh yeah, that's kind of annoying. So, I don't want to ruin that. But this is actually one, as you can tell, this is one of the longer missions of the game. Usually, as up to this point, we haven't had a long, drawn-out fight with anybody up until now. Because it's always been really small areas, or the missions themselves, not a whole lot happens. Or they're just not a, it's just not a lot, is the best way to put it. There's just not a lot going on. And while it's not a bad thing, it really helps video-wise, but it doesn't give you the experience of having a big fight with somebody. And this is honestly I think one of the biggest fights you'll have in the campaign, with like maybe 2 or 3 other missions that are like this. Granted, this campaign's not that long. And certainly in free mode in the trials, it's going to be definitely different, but as far as the campaign goes, there's not a lot. And as far as like mission-wise, it's not the shortest campaign, but it is the shortest campaign by way of how long it takes you to do it. And certainly, I could have shortened the time of this mission if I actually did a better job of actually doing pretty much what Forsythe said to do. Funny that I don't follow it and it takes me forever. Yeah. Dusters are ridiculous against fighters. Alright, let's get the fighter jet to hang out back here. Like, yo, what's up? Here's some missiles. I heard you like them. And boom. Finish capturing that. Yeah, let's go ahead and take care of that as a problem. Capture. Almost captured. And if that battlecopter tries anything funny, he's gonna get blasted by pretty much everything. So, good luck at trying to destroy anything. There we go. There we go. One-shotting stuff with rocket launchers. That's the rocket launchers we know and love. Alright, we're gonna build a rig. We're gonna need it. So. Alright. Have the cruiser escort our battleships. Because why not? We'll in turn there. Because I know where to start building my next ground unit on our new base. That's right in front of theirs. Alright. So, we're gonna continue to capture. Da-ding. And say hello. Oh, you know what? I should have had my other rocket launcher do that. Ah! That was foolish of me. So foolish of me. Hey, guess what? We want to say hi! Scare the pants off that battlecopter is what we'll do. Like, you want to scare your friends to the point where they're running and screaming for their lives? No? Alright, fine. Alright. Do you want to do this for your enemies? The answer is yes. Alright, good. We're good to go. Man, I'm just thinking of these really crazy Oh. Well. That's not good. Let's kind of deal with that. And hopefully quickly. Because that's not good at all. Please do not tell me you destroyed it. Thank goodness you did not destroy it. Really? He had 4 defense. He was a level 2 for crying out loud. What? Is that battle captor on steroids or something? Good night. And say goodbye to your submarine. Which is one of the reasons why I brought the cruiser in the first place. So that could be dealt with. Alright. Let's deal with this guy. Sir, you have violated our airspace, so we're just gonna have to get rid of you. But this is our land. Well, it's called my air-breathing space. You violated it. We're getting rid of you. I have a veteran bike. A veteran bike. This should tell you something. Fine. I'll deal with that. I didn't want to use a whole rocket for that, but alright. Whatevs. Alright, and then we deal with this guy. And we also deal with this. Not completely, but we'll dish out some serious damage. Enough to make him shake in his boots. And we're gonna start gathering. Because why not? And yeah, if that infantry, well, not infantry, that mech unit tries to attack the, yep. I was like, if he tries it, he's dead. And well, he tried it, and now he's going to die. There you go. As simple as that. 12. You know what? Just go ahead and capture it. Fire away. Boom. You're gone. And we're gonna join up. So I'm capturing that next turn, whether this guy likes it or not. Or, if... No, I don't think I am. Not quite. Not quite there. I'm just making sure that you don't win next round. Or at all. I mean, you can fire that gunboat all day long, you're still not winning. Oh, I'll just buy a cruiser. I ain't got nothing else to do with the money. Alright. Well, say goodbye to the gunboat, you know. Because... reasons. Called rockets headed your way, man. And boom. An extraordinary display. You are too much for this old soldier. The war's over. And we won! And we still got an S out of that? You kidding me? Well, I guess it was actually meant to take a while. I thought I got maybe a B on that. I'm not complaining, though. Finally, the war is over. Oh, you know, it's not as easy as you'd think. But, good night, look at how much I spent! Look at all that money! Anyway. Tasha, Gage, I am leaving you in command. Protect all troops and all people. But, General! We have no choice. We must surrender or face annihilation. I'll tell them that I started this war and it was my responsibility. I'll tell them that I forced our people to arms. Never! You fought to protect us all. You can't take the blame for a war you didn't want. Stand down. That's an order. Flight Lieutenant, my final order. General, we can't. Do not despair. This Captain Brenner is a man of honor. I shall speak to him and stop this madness. Gage, do you hear what I'm saying? It is an order, sir, and we'll carry it out. I would like to ask you to accept defeat in bringing this war to an end. There is no need for further bloodshed. You are correct, sir, and I will surrender my forces to you on one condition. What is that? Responsibility and blame for this war rests with me alone. I ask that you show mercy to all my troops who served under my banner. A fair request. I accept your terms. I am grateful to you, Captain. I heard about you, you know, of the battalion known as Brenner's Wolves. And now I know that everything I heard was true. You are a man of unimpeachable honor. Unimpeachable honor. My bad. Please, do not praise me. I only wish to end this idiotic war and return to helping survivors. And, Captain, I am grateful that my last opponent was you. Your father would be proud. Alright, Rube, I'm ready. Now you'll see how a Lazurian faces death. Huh? I'm sorry. What? Do it! Pull the trigger! I know how cold-blooded you Rubes are. What do you... What? Do you want to shoot me in the back? Fine, I'll turn around. Now do it! Look. I don't know what you think I'm like, but the war is over. You surrendered to Captain Brenner, and he's gonna honor that. We're not gonna shoot unarmed prisoners. That would be horrible. Ha! Where were your noble thoughts after the meteor strike? You started this war. You offered peace and you then stab us in the back? You killed civilians. You and all the other rubes. I saw it with my own eyes. What? No, we would. Rubenel would never attack civilian targets. Tell that to your beloved Greyfield. He spared no one. Women, children, even my own brother, John. That's not possible. Oh, really? It's not? You don't sound very convinced of that, kid. Listen to me. Greyfield is evil. There's nothing he won't do to seize power. I can't forgive him, and I can't forgive you for fighting at his side. That's why we fought you, to avenge the deaths of the Lazurian innocents. Captain Brenner, Admiral Greyfield has arrived. Too late to help us.
Brenner, I suppose you did passably well. Hear me, the new Rubenel army has won a decisive and historic victory. And now I, Admiral Greyfield, would like to speak to the leader of the Lazurian rabble.
I am General Forsythe, commander of the Lazurian...
You and your wretched army are a pathetic spectacle, disgrace.
Enough. General Forsythe has surrendered, honorably, and brought the war to an end. Striking a prisoner against it is against all rules of military law.
Military law?
Huh. Meaningless pieces of paper.
We are the victors. We have crushed our enemies like flies. The only law of this land is the law of Greyfield.
What?
Now, Captain Brenner, I will usher in the rule of King Greyfield the Mighty. Wayland, dispose of this trash.
Ah! General Forsythe! Captain Brenner, remember your promise. Greyfield. He had surrendered. He was unarmed. Why did you shoot him?
He was a Lazurian, and death is all he deserved.
You're no leader. You're a coward. And no one else will... If no one else will stand up, I'll stop you. Aw, shucks. I hate to be the bad guy and all, but you're gonna have to stop right there. Don't make me shoot you now. It's been a long day and I'm tuckered. You'll pay for this, Greyfield. Listen to you squawking away like a crow on a wire. This is Greyfield's world now, brother. Ain't no one's gonna help you.
Take the Lazurian dogs to the intermediate center for execution. My great victory is almost complete.
You can use a new co, Forsythe. Which is a sad thing because, well, they died. Yeah. They weren't joking when they said a farewell. And that's only started. And this is the halfway point. Not really. Honestly, this is more the halfway point, but still. In the next one, we're gonna have to make a retreat, and I think you know from what. Thank you for watching, and let's see what this retreat's all about as we try to survive in the next one. Later.